Chapter 37. Stones. Christmas came about a month after your funeral. The rains had stopped by then. In the hall of the home, Selina Auntie set up a crèche, a set of dolls, and a stable. Baby Yesu, Mary, Joseph, 3 kings, a drummer boy, and lots of animals. Outside the front door, she hung a paper star with a twinkling light inside. You'd have loved all this, as well as the string of lights she wound around the crèche and the branch she stuck in a pot and called a Christmas tree. She gave all of us presents. The little kids who live at the home laughed and gave me friendly smiles, but it was hard for me to act like I was in good spirits. Arul and Muthu got fancy kurtas, which they changed into right away. I noticed they both had put on a bit of weight. But though Muthu's body looked less frail than before, his eyes hadn't regained their twinkle. And he wasn't the chatterbox you knew either. He was unusually quiet around me, like he knew. I couldn't stand it if he'd started making jokes. "You look smart in your new clothes," I managed to say. "What did you get, Akka?" Muthu asked. I didn't care what my gift was, but I opened the package for his sake. I got a notebook, handmade paper, and pencils made from recycled straps. "What's this for?" Muthu asked. "To write on," Selina Auntie said. "I have no one to write to and nothing to say," I told her. She didn't respond, not right away, but before we went to bed that night, Selina Auntie called me into the schoolroom and motioned me toward one of the empty desks. "Sit," she ordered. "Write." "Write?" I said. "But why?" "Because you're not talking much to anyone, Viji, and that's not healthy. Your thoughts are sitting inside you like a stone, and I think you should set them down on paper." I stared at the empty page before me and picked up the pencil, and she corrected my grip, and I stared at the page some more. The paper seemed to stretch. Its emptiness grew, and mine grew too. My fingers went limp, and the pencil rolled off onto the floor. She picked up the pencil and put it in my hands again. For months I couldn't write, Ruku. Selina Auntie would sit beside me reading, keeping me silent company. Arul and Muthu visited your grave in a nearby cemetery every week and laid flowers on it. I didn't join them, but I did all the chores I was supposed to do at that time. In fact, I liked doing chores, not only because it made me feel like I was not living on charity, because also it gave me a reason to do something when I felt like a rock was sitting on my chest, weighing me down so I couldn't rise out of bed.